Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering the realm of transcending biology. Please welcome to the stage Dr. Graham Lau, research scientist at Blue Marble Space Institute of Science.
We are poised upon futures that many have only dreamed of. The science fiction of yesterday is tomorrow's reality. Things are changing so radically for our species right now. We've gone from using fire to steam, combustion of fossil fuels to nuclear energy, and now we're dreaming of the next energy usage of tomorrow. We're connecting our planet digitally across the world. We have so much happening right now in our civilization, and now we're thinking of the horizons of tomorrow, what comes next. And amongst those things that might come next is the possibility of finding alien life, of discovering that we truly are not alone in the cosmos. This leads us to the realm of astrobiology, connecting ourselves to the stars, understanding not just the potential for life out there, but also the potential for how life has functioned, originated and evolved here on our own planet. Within astrobiology, people are exploring the origins of life, how life first came to our planet long ago. We don't know for certain how it happened, and honestly, we might never know exactly how it happened. But roughly 3.5 to 3.8 billion years ago, we have the first definitive evidence of life on Earth. And some of us believe maybe even earlier than that, maybe even 4 billion years ago or earlier, life happened to the planet. They could have come from the outside via rocks from space. Maybe we're all Venusians or Martians originally and life came here. Or maybe at some point chemistry became biology on the early Earth. And right now with machine learning and artificial intelligence, scientists around the globe are better exploring the processes that lead from those chemical transitions and chemical reaction networks, those processes that build up larger and larger molecules, creating a lineage of existence into life as we know it now. Life and our world have coexisted for billions of years. Over the eons, so very much has changed. Life has not only adapted and filled in every possible ecological niche around the globe, life has become the globe. Life has altered our atmosphere in ways that the Earth now looks so radically different from Earth 4 billion years ago. If you were an alien species looking at us long ago, you might not notice us as a living world, but now you must. We have the signs of biology in our atmosphere. And so much is changing across the planet. Over the last century, we've been exploring for extremophiles, these organisms that thrive in extreme environments relative to us, in places where it's very hot or very cold, deep in the ocean, high in the atmosphere. We're discovering that life is adaptable and fills in every possible space that it can in chemical space around our world. And now, through space exploration, in our space age, we've been setting out into the solar system to better explore other worlds. From the Mariner spacecraft, the Pioneers, the Voyager spacecraft, to the modern day with 2 active rovers driving around the surface of Mars. We just launched 2 spacecraft that are on their way right now to Jupiter and the Jovian system to better understand the moons of Jupiter, one of which has a very deep global ocean. And if life can start in oceans, and evolve in oceans, maybe worlds like this moon, Europa, or other moons in our solar system might be great places for us to look for signs of alien life. But beyond that, in the past 25 plus years, we've started discovering many worlds around other stars. Since the early 90s, actually, we started finding these exoplanets, and now we know of nearly 6,000 of them. I stopped years ago memorizing the exact number by the day I was speaking because we keep finding so many so rapidly. In the coming years, we'll find tens of thousands, most likely, and maybe more than that. And now we have telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope and the upcoming Habitable Worlds Observatory that are going to explore the atmospheres of these worlds around other stars, looking not just for biospheres, for life acting on worlds, but also for the possible signs of technology. Techno-signatures, signs that civilizations out there have developed along maybe similar lines as we have, perhaps using energy as we have, perhaps releasing industrial gases into their atmospheres. Astrobiology as a field not only asks us to think about what's possible for alien life and its origins and evolution, it also makes us think about the possible futures for alien civilizations. Maybe they've also gone through issues with changing their climate, having to discover new ways to use energy, ways to build themselves up so they can evolve in other unique methods. And this leads me into the mirror, looking back onto our Earth after thinking about alien life. I coined the term the Panzoic effect recently to describe this feeling that happens when we start thinking about the possibility for life everywhere out there. It makes us think a lot more about our own life here. My friend Frank White in 1987 wrote a book called The Overview Effect. Frank had realized while flying in airplanes and looking down, it felt like a psychological shift in our thinking by seeing the Earth from above, and he felt the calling to start interviewing astronauts about their experiences as well. And one thing he noted almost instantly was many astronauts, those who've seen our world from the outside, noted the same kinds of feelings, noted feeling connected to other people, the feeling that our Earth is fragile, that we have to do something. Famously, the astronaut Edgar Mitchell of the Apollo 14 mission once remarked that seeing the Earth from the vantage point of our moon, it makes you develop an instant global consciousness, a people orientation, an intense dissatisfaction with the state of the world, but also a compulsion to do something about it. And that's a really important thing for our civilization right now. With so much changing, so much happening in our world, we need people thinking a bit more connectedly, a bit more empathetically towards other people, cultures, history, and what we're doing for ourselves and each other. And so in the Panzoic effect, I want to flip that around. Instead of looking just at the Earth, look outside and think about the possibility for other life and what that means for us now. Having these experiences of thinking about possible alien life is truly an experience of wonder and awe. And in the modern day science of awe, many research studies have shown that awe experiences increase our pro-social behaviors, our empathy towards one another, how we treat each other, and I think that's crucial right now. And so in thinking about astrobiology, this quest to understand the nature of life and thinking about our place here, it feels very much like science fiction. And I'm sure amongst this audience, we have a lot of people who love science fiction, have dreamed of tomorrow, but I want to add in that dream of thinking about what's possible for alien civilizations, what's possible for us if we meet them. There could be bad, but there also could be a great amount of good, especially in how we think about our place right now in the universe, and we think about each other. And so if you like having conversations about aliens, as I do as well, please reach out and let's talk. And let's envision a future where we might actually one day soon discover that we truly are not alone in the cosmos. Thank you.